Hello buddy, my name is MrBonesy and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Now in the last episode, we just got a lot of exposition. I'm gonna be honest. No, I'm not gonna lie. It was just exposition. It was literally like what it basically explained the before and after events of the Corpse Party. And also we're in the ending. We're in a different ending. Where the hell? Oh, I could just... I'm guessing there's nothing here, but that's cool. This is like designed as... Okay, let's go back to the nurse's office. That's cool. So at least the textures are still being used. I don't like this place. The infirmary was where I've been attacked. I didn't want to stay in there any longer than I had to. The horrible sensation in my body being overcome by that hair-like mist was something I never hoped to experience again as long as I lived. Search mode. There's a photo here. The paper is cracked and warped in various spots, and the picture itself was a black and white. Clearly, this was not a recent photograph. It was just a simple shot of a man looking directly at the camera. It had a formal air to it, as if he was used for an arranged marriage interview. Oh yeah, that's a thing in Japan, isn't it? I was thinking, I was like, what the hell does that mean? I wonder who this is. Was he the man who worked at the desk? Or a family member, maybe. So this is like exactly like Danganronpa. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. Like, if you've never played or seen Danganronpa, this is kind of like how it is. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves. Its blades are straight with blood. I can't take it. Proper procedures of disinfection. Yeah, first... that was in the first game. Wait. First and foremost, you must ensure both arms and legs are firmly pinned down, such as the subject is completely unable to move. Next, to make a clean incision across the stomach and carefully peel the skin on both sides, exposing the subject's innards. Use pins to keep the remainder of the page is strained and faded, that it's completely illegible. There are a large number of bottles lined up on the shelf here. Each one of them seems to be packed tightly with small chunks of unidentified meat, and the smell suggests that it's been here for quite a while. See, the thing is, too, is I've probably read all these before. It's an old-fashioned space heater, but it's also full of ash that's probably never light again. See, like, because this is the first game. This is literally the first game area. This is literally the... That scared me. Darkening. Oh my god, do I have to worry about that? Oh, fuck. The fact that it's actually there. Okay, so darkening, if I remember correctly, was if I'm surrounded or... You know, is that just naturally, is that always at 12%? Or did I gain that because I went to the nurse's office? Let's go over here. Ugh! There's a fly. There's a mess of blood and intros on the wall, as if someone was launched across the corridor with tremendous speed and splattered on impact. The smell is positively vile. Seko had commented on it before. But it's really hitting on me now. Every breath I took was triggering my gag reflex. It was all I could... It was all I could not to do was vomit again. Can I see it? Wow, it's really not here. The sound of a fly is irritating. Yeah, my thing went up because I'm... Well, to be fair, mine was already at max. At least, Nomi, because she had to get saved. Dojo to the science lab is frozen in place, as if it was a decoration on a wall and it can't be opened. You don't have to do search mode every 5 seconds, I'm gonna be honest with you. The door is frozen in place. Yeah, I think someone else went in there. Am I just gonna be playing through the first game? Gonna be honest with you. If it is, I'm gonna be mad. Especially since, I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot... As I wandered through the darkening corridors, every hair on my body was standing at attention. I had goosebumps from head to toe. It felt like a fog of uneasiness was swirling around with me with each step I took. And that fog was growing thicker and thicker, to such an extent that I began fearing the darkness might swallow me whole, and I ceased to exist. I could feel my sanity slipping away. I didn't know how much longer I could hold out, and I was starting to lose my patience. I just wanted to get it over with. Fear was like a slime covering my entire being. No matter how much I wiped, I was only squishing it around. It wouldn't come off. It was stuck fast. I walked around aimlessly, calling out Seka's name. By doing so, I think I was able to pull my dull think I was able to dull my senses and just barely maintain my grip on reality. Seko, where are you? Please answer me. I wasn't thinking straight. I want to apologize. Up ahead, I saw a light glittering off of something. It looked like glinting off of something. It looked for a moment like a web of swinging strings stretched across the hall. I slowly crept forward until I can confirm that these were, in fact, strands of wire. Gently reached out a finger and touched the closest one. Aye! I pulled my hand away, looking down at it. There was now a very fine, clean slice right off my tip of my finger. Tiny red beads were beginning to form. These beads just kept getting bigger and bigger as I watched, eventually swallowing into one another and forming a single drop of blood. And that drop quickly became too heavy for its preach. It began wielding its way down my hand towards my wrist. Piano wire? No, it's a little different. I couldn't believe it had cut so deeply from just one faint touch. Had it been sharpened? It's really stung. If I hadn't noticed these were wires strung across the hall, I would have just kept walking and shuddered to think what might have happened. Death not from a malevolent spirit, but from a mere booby-trapped? Who could have done this? There was definitely a planned malice behind it. I could sense an ill will in the air, and it began to tremble, yeah. Was someone watching me? Even at this very moment? Was someone waiting for me to fall into their trap and die so they could glow about it? Is someone there? Hey! It was like an unconscious shout. I couldn't control myself. I was scared, and whoever did this was heartless. I couldn't just let it go. Stop this! Please, you're scaring me! Don't do these awful things to people. I think we're far beyond doing awful things to people in this hellscape. A maneuver of negative emotions began swimming through my head. I suddenly realized I was crying, and I knew this corridor, which it webbed of razor-sharp piano wires, was officially impassable, at least for a moment. I need to find some way to cut these wires, or some means of disabling the trap at any rate. Just had to go back the way I came and search the rest of the school for answers. Okay, so yes, I know we're in search mode. So I can't go forward. Can I go left? Oh, oh my god, there's so much paths. Oh my god. Can I just travel? I can. That's so helpful. I was scared that I have to do this one by one. Can't I just go and get the scissors? No. God damn it. So scrolling up opens up like a message log, yeah. Okay. Can't I just go over there? The wires were like this way, right? Across. Like up here, I'm assuming. Unless I'm dead. The door to classroom 3A is frozen in place. Okay. Smudgely blood red riddling reads, getting close to the darkness is one way to learn the truth. This whole place sits close to darkness after all. Oh, speaking of darkness. Okay, 19%. Okay, there's literally nothing here. I can go to 2A though. Search mode. See, that's what makes this kind of unbearable. Is I want to just search every area, but if it's going to pause me and say search mode each time, it's going to be kind of annoying. At least if I go here, I just go here. I don't have to go out. 2A is where I started from, right? I don't remember the first game as well. The following words are scrawled on the blackboard. Your friend is a traitor. You're going to be killed. Run. Soul buried by waves of energy. Play tribute to God in the house of Zaki. Purified by the flames of hell. Judgment passed in the great beyond. This shouldn't been there. It was on the board when I first got here with Seko. Somebody had been raiding it recently. But why? To create a rift in our friendship? I didn't know if it was a person or a ghost who did this, but whoever it was a terrible thing to do this. This was all really starting to get to me. Is somebody here? Stop harassing me, whoever you are. I can't take this anymore. I just can't. So I just left the room? I didn't even know whom I was angry with. But make no mistake, I was seething. I was probably really close to my breaking point. I ran out of the room, never even pausing to wipe the tears from my eyes. I feel like I'm just seeing every bad thing that increases my darkness. Yeah, I don't know if that's I'm not sure if the ending in this games are actually like I could fuck up like doing that, or if it's just like the first game where every ending was just a game over. Because if that's the case, I'm definitely going down the bad ending. But then again, it's bullshit if that's the case. Because how am I supposed to know everything? Keep in mind, this is still chapter 1. All the exposition that took an hour was still part of that chapter. There was no epilogue. The epilogue was the intro. I keep hitting that. It's weird that's middle mouse button. Okay, A1. It's more piano wire. It's more piano wire. There was yet another piece of piano wire in this room. It seemingly razor sharp like the others, but only one. I could avoid it easily with some care. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save the game. Let's do a quick save. What is this thing? In the corner of the room, antique. Not antique. I can't speak today. An antiquated mechanical device with a lever attached to it. It promptly featured two wheels with a spools of translucent wire cord around them, and projected out towards the ceiling in a perfect tight line. Could this be the source of the booby trap? Pull the lever. Pull it. This is a pretty big lever. I wonder if it'll even move. The machine was old and the lever was rusted, so I wasn't going to give without a fight. I could rattle a little, though I figured I had a chance. This is going to kill me. I'm dead. I did it. Huh? It's gone. The piano wire is gone. So did I do it? There's like nothing in here. Well, I mean, ooh, okay, no. Why, I could oh, man, you know what? We can go forward, I guess. Right? There's no piano wire in the way? I do like how I at least see the sprites again, though. I'm always a sucker for that. I was wondering. There's nothing down here. It's some sort of mechanism with a lever attached to it. Pull the lever? Pull it. Phew! What a strange contraption. Pulling the lever made a retractable floorboard extend outward over the hole, but also restraining all the piano wire. I had to be careful not to touch any of it, even if I slightly brush up against a single strand. Okay, so now I can go forward. Huh. I can. Well, fuck all these hallways, dude. We're just gonna go to the main things until something looks interesting in a hallway. Okay, something interesting in the hallway. Another one? Right at the base of the staircase, no less? What a sadistic place to put it. It should be possible to use the stairs, but the piano wire is razor sharp. Best to go slow and take care not to forget about it later on. Well, you said it's easy just to ignore it, right? So we're just going to ignore it. Just step around it. It's literally, it's gonna be hard to see, but just jump the steps. Okay. Let's just go here. See anything on the way? Nothing. Nothing. There was glass there, technically. The boys' room is completely boarded up. It's not possible to get inside. Well, girls' room it is. This is where Seko? Yeah. This is where she's at. She's in one of these stalls. If I remember, I can't even search the stalls. Shakily faded layer and could be barely just be made out by an old filler. Put it in one of your minds. Don't worry. Eat, laugh, go nuts. Let the darkness in. Suddenly, I felt a sickness in the pit of my stomach. It's almost unbearable. I felt like I was forgetting something. Something absolutely crucial. Something I was consciously trying to forget, but absolutely had to remember, no matter what. Well, doing that probably fucking... Okay, no, darkening didn't it? She's in this room. Was she in the boys' room? She's not here, huh? So this is already different from how the base game went. I need to stop doing that. Well, this had glass. So, like, what was that about? Oh, the bucket. It's an old rusty bucket full of maggots. Best to keep your distance. What the hell are you on about? Keep your distance. Okay. Let's just get out of here then. And then I have to go down here, technically, to load zoners or whatever. And then I haven't gone to A1 at 1B, so it's just travel. Shit, I can't travel. There we go. Almost forgot about that. Wait, why did my thing go up? Why is that 5%? The fuck? This is rigged. Alright, AB. Not AB. I keep saying AB. 1B. Help me. Please, somebody help me. Yeah? What? What? Who? Nakashima, grade 3, room A. Grade 3, room A. Please return to the class immediately. Grade 3, room A? The fuck you mean? These are all numbered. A 3A, I guessing? I like how I'm guessing that's supposed to be voice acted. Who? Me? You're next. What the hell does that even mean? 3A? Oh, yeah, I can't even get to 3A because it's blocked off. Well, they could just cry about it because I'm going to A1B. 1B. Ignore everything. Everything you see is not true. Okay, what's in this classroom? What's this light? There weren't any lights on in the whole school. It was bathed in darkness. Yeah, in this lone room, a small circuits of lights just keep blinking on and off. It seemed almost as if it turned on whenever I looked at it, and turned off when I looked away. Or maybe that was just my imagination. But it seemed possible that somebody could be trying to get my attention. Is anybody in here? No response. I began to get more and more creeped out by every passing second. At first I thought maybe somebody was watching me, but now I was almost certain of it. It was a flashlight. There was a person, I think. As I got closer to the source of the light, the blinking stopped. The light was fully on. That's a dead person. Let's just go get the flashlight. A flashlight and it's on? I wonder if this was the source of the blinking light. It did turn steadily when I got near that thing. But that just left me with more questions. Take the flashlight. Maybe it's just lone batteries, and that's why it just kept going on and off. That's what I told myself as I picked up the discarded flashlight. Well, he's not using it. Nothing seemed particularly odd about it. It was just a regular run-of-the-mill flashlight, and it really did seem to be low in batteries. I have to make sure to use it sparingly, so not to waste what little energy I had left. Why was the dead guy in the room? There's a bleached white skeleton sprawled out here. Judging by its height and uniform, it appears to be the remains of a male junior high school student. I forget that she's not talking here. Looking closely, there's a faded school name tag attached to the blazer. Shubu University Middle School. Middle school. So you're not a junior. I could check these. Seemingly made by fingernails. No, see, nothing interested. What's in here? With dead lice. Okay, that's gross. And this paper. Listen to your teachers. You're going to die now. Thanks, teacher. Okay, let's go to 1C. Oh man, technically I'm not lost, but I feel like I am. Oh my god! As soon as I went to the room, I had a bad feeling about it. The silence was almost deafening. There wasn't a single sound to be heard. This room, and this room alone, felt very different from the other one. Any other. Yeah, maybe because of the giant photo in the middle. It's a child crayon's drawing. Very vibrant and colorful. The subject's mouth is open and it seems to be eating a watermelon, perhaps? Why are we the watermelon in the subject? Because it's a POV, I'm assuming. There are 2 skeleton remains here. Both of them are mostly withered at this point. They seem to have died hurtling up against one another. Oh, that's cute. Both are female and look to be around junior and senior high school level, senior age. There's a school name attached to the uniform. It's full dirt tissues. Best not to look any closer. Best to walk away. Okay, there's nothing in here. There's also like an old game, so it doesn't keep my mouse centered on the screen, so I slightly leave the borders of the game. Class lock. I ate a student today. Dope. I was hungry, so I had to. Plus, we played rock, paper, scissors. Then I lost. I thought I would lose to an adult, but I didn't. Oh, well. Yeah, 33%. Yeah, I'm definitely going to die here. Let's go to this staircase, I guess. Okay, well, what's not? There's a large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side won't be possible from here. God damn it. Dude, you know, this just says I would die here, because I would just make the jump. Okay. We can go over here. See where this takes us. Okay, nothing crazy. We actually was able to get up the stairs just fine. Okay. I guess over here. Because, like, I'm assuming anything that's green is just kind of like, eh. A door to the reference room is frozen in place. God damn it. There's a dead person over there in the distance, though. It's a decomposing corpse. This smells ghastly. Judging by a height and uniform, this is probably a male senior high school student. His school name tag is seems to have survived intact. I can't speak. Probably just relied on his new damp and discolored blazer. High school. Well, you're right on the money. Let's go to the end of the hall since there's no point going anywhere else. Just a dead end, huh? Are you serious? There's literally nothing at the end of why have it? God damn it. I wish I could just change floors. I don't like how it's actually go to each floor and then go somewhere else. I don't even know where to go anymore. I'm kind of, like, stuck, huh? Wasn't there, like, a thing down here? I could try. What's happening this time? Grade 3, room A. Return to class immediately. I can't, though. Hurry up and shut up. I can't skip this. I'm just stuck here. Waiting for this. Like, I'm guessing it's supposed to be voice acted. I'm from Kisagura Academy, grade 2-9. Just stop it, please. You've got the wrong person. Well, clearly not. Because they keep saying your name. Wonder if there's a thing just going back and forth here. I'll do it once more. So why can't I pass this? Is it just hole? Oh, just hole. Well, might as well just see what happens if I go past it again. Other than that, I have a flashlight. What's a flashlight going to be used for? Okay, once again, we're stuck in purgatory. Yeah? I wish I could just click so it just moves on, but I can't. Shut up, shut up, shut up! It just opened on its own! Come on in. What? Ah! What if this was a game over? Come on in. Some unknown force lifted me off my feet and pulled me into the classroom. It was so dark in there, I couldn't even see my hand from my face. I think the force was called my father. I'm glad you've come. There's no time to lose. The examination is about to begin. Please remove your jacket. Oh, they're gonna cut my stomach open. Ah! That's a good girl. Now lie down on the bed. I don't like hearing this. Not sure what else I could do. I pulled out the flashlight and put it at the direction of the creepy voice. Get blinded, motherfucker! Oh, fuck! Ah! Got you, I guess. We're doing like FNAF rules or something. Flash ya. Oh my god, it worked. What the hell was that? Oh, almost like completely. Can't I just go back? I can't. Was that just a bad event? What am I supposed to do to progress now? This ain't looking good for me, guys. We're not even like 30 minutes in the video. Well, we're about to, but we're not even fully into the video, and I'm about to die. I guess go back. Just grabs me again. Get back to class, I said. I'm upset at myself because like I thought I flicked the switch on my way back, didn't I? No, I'm dumb. I did the opposite. I'm so dumb. My bad. Ugh. Okay. Yes, search mode. I know. Oh my god, and I'm starting to get hot in this room because there's no fan because I have to turn it off because of the green screen behind me. Even though I probably could leave it on. I just don't want it being wavy. God damn, I didn't mean to. Why is it? This game has weird controls. I'm going to be honest with you. Well, just like the actual game, I'm lost. And I thought it would be easier because this is a point and click. But no. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So why is it like this now? I guess it was always like that. It's just weird. Okay, go forward. I literally was clicking forward thinking that would work. And then I realized this ain't how this works. Oh my god, I know. Search mode. Girls' room. Hey, I'm almost insane here. Like, come on, give me something. No matter how I wandered, or how much I wandered, I just couldn't seem to figure out where Sekiro had run off to. And I've been teased from the shadows and frightened the whole time I was searching. I couldn't take much more of it. I was losing my mind. When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway of the 3rd floor of the school building. I began to doubt myself, to doubt the fated events that lay ahead, or whatever these horrific future memories were. It couldn't actually happen, right? I had no real reason to doubt the things that I've been envisioning, of course, but I kept telling myself it was just paranoia. I experienced deja vu many times in my life, ever since I was a little girl. It didn't have to mean anything. Someone once told me that deja vu was just the brain recognizing a similar situation from from one's past and making a false connection, pulling the wrong file. Please, no more. Seko! Seko, please don't leave me by myself. I basically lost my ability to reason, as if my mind had been taken over by some outforce. I broke down on the spot and began crying. Well, at least being lost was part of the plot. What's that? A loud sound caught my attention. It sounded like someone kicking a wall. I shot up to the ground, as if I was ink, and I words in my brain began recognizing a similar situation in my past. A file was being pulled. No. Sounds of a struggling coming from the inside of a bathroom stall. It's exactly the same. What? I wish I grabbed the bucket. Seko's in there, hanging There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girl's lavatory. It didn't feel like there was anyone else with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the third stall door from the back, as if it was just closed. My heart was racing. I was so nervous. It felt like all the blood in my body had began flowing in reverse behind this door. She's not there this time. Phew! Seko, where are you? I miss you. Just looking at the news sent a wave of dark feelings through my mind. This specter of death was right in front of me, baring its fangs. If I went too much longer without finding her, ag! That same dull thud echoed again from behind me. Startled, I turned my back towards the stall. No one was there, so what was I hearing? The wall. There's a breeze coming from it. I stepped inside and began lightly knocking on the back wall in several different spots. Don't know why we're forced to look up at the news, but it's hollow. Looking closely, the wall did just jet out very slightly, right around the exact spot. Unconsciously, I pushed on it and a small piece of paneling swung out into the space beyond, like a door. It was well hidden, to say the least. Never once I would have guessed there would be a hidden room behind this particular bathroom stall. It's really dark in here. The room is extremely narrow, making it feel longer than it was. You could fit maybe two tatami mats on the ground here, end to end. The hole was cut into the floor, in the back, outfilled with a ladder, leading down into the main school building below. I peered down the hole, but I could see no signs of the floor nor the end of the ladder. This thing could lead all the way to the ground level, or even further. Ugh! Whether due to pressure differentials or the breeze of the air, the secret door suddenly shut itself behind me. That must have been what I was hearing earlier. The wretched smell was wafting up from below. Hardly surprised, given where I was. I didn't want to imagine what unspeakable things might await me at the bottom of this ladder. But if Seko had gone this way, I shook my misgivings and began descending. Yeah, this is already a different outcome. Shredder, Shriver. I wonder if maybe this ladder ended up in the garbage dump or something. I stopped in my tracks, seriously considering turning back. But if I didn't want to miss out something, I have to go do this again. So I figured might as well tough it out and see what I might find at the bottom. I was waffling between my desire to be thorough and my instinct to turn back, but I kept climbing down all the while, holding my breath as much as I could. Sure is wet. If I'm not careful, I might... Are you fucking serious? Oh, it sure is slippery around you. You, what? It's just a hole. Sigh. I'm really glad it's not a garbage dump. I seemed to be in a cave-like room with muddy walls and a dirt floor. Looking up, I could see a very faint light coming from the hole I just climbed through. But the whole area was otherwise pitch black. There doesn't seem to be anything to find in here at all. I'm probably just wasting my time. While surveying my surroundings as best I could, I attempted to stand up, but that didn't go very well. Ugh! Ow, ow, what the hell? My ankle was swollen pretty badly, and I felt like it was on fire. It was the same sprayed ankle Seko had tended earlier. I must have landed on it when I slipped from the ladder, aggravating it further. No, why is this happening? I made another attempt to get up, this time onto my good ankle. I shifted my weight to the majority of it rested on the leg. Maybe I could walk? Ow! No such luck. How was it going anywhere? I was stuck in the dark cave with where no one would ever find me, with a ladder I couldn't use. My leg had begun going numb, and my pain from my ankle was almost unbearable. No, I have to get out of here. I have to. Leaning onto the wall for support, I attempted to stand once more, this time holding my sprained ankle in the air as best I could. I placed both my hands on the ladder, and it was no use. I couldn't even make that first step. Muttering with all my strength, I figured I would give jumping a try, even if it was with one leg. But as soon as the other came in contact with the bottom rung of the wet, slippery ladder, Oh, he probably just like slipped. Ah! I could feel myself turning pale. I was, well, and truly stuck. This was no joke. I was frantic. I tried climbing the ladder again and again, but I just kept finding myself spurring humorously across the ground. Dead end. It's like, what? I could even say how many times I challenged these damn rugs. I even searched the walls nearby for another way out, but it was simply no use. Tears are welling up in my eyes uncontrollably. I'm so sorry, Seko. I can't make it. I can't save you. Sob. Bow. And then all of a sudden, I sensed the person in front of me. If you want to find your friend, you could just give up. Huh? I'm impressed you made it this far. You've done well. Oh, fuck! It's you! It was a little girl. She was just there. And she spoke to me in a very comforting voice. And then she hugged me tightly as if to ensure... I don't trust this at all. Enshroud my head with her being. Sob. There. It'll be alright. I'll let you see her, if you like. Will you listen to what I have to say? I didn't care who. I didn't care if it was a person or a ghost. I just wanted somebody, anybody, to save Seko. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Everything's gonna be pain. Or gonna be okay. Shit. Painful memories, you see, are the funniest of them all. Thank God you didn't think about how I said there's gonna be pain. Almost fumbled the bag with that one. Oh my God. So is this like the opposite? It was like Nomi dead? That'd be interesting. Oh God, it'd be interesting if having to voice the opposite side of the cast that actually survived and died. Because I think all the ones that died, I didn't give any voices. I think they all just died too fast for me to actually care about them or remember what their voices were. Ah! Nomo, you insensitive jerk! No, I shouldn't say that about her. It was my fault. Nomi was just scared, and after what she went through, I don't blame her. She was always been so cheery and so kind. After that night too, but I brought out all her pain, all of her tears. And that's the one thing a friend should never do. A smile suits her face best of all. What the fuck you on about, dude? If I went to be like, Alex, stay here, okay? Your leg is busted up. I'm gonna try to find medical treatment. I leave, and God knows what happened to fucking Alex. He comes out bleeding everywhere. And he's like, what the fuck, dude? It's like, it's not my fault, bro. I mean, that's your fault, dude. It's like, what am I supposed? It's either A, I stuck with you and we both died, or B, I find the medical supplies and I can help you. Sadly, I didn't find A, the medical supplies, and B, something did happen to you and you survived. So, hey, let's just stick together for now on. Huh? You can't yell at me. Let's be civil human beings here. So it's like, that's on her. She was just speaking rationally. The fuck you on about? How you're supposed to predict that a ghost was gonna attack in this hellscape? This is random. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I'm sorry for making you so sad. I feel so lost without you. It's the same for me, Seko. Oh, this is kind of weird because I didn't get to see your portrait before, so I was like, who the fuck are you? Seko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I just want us to be together forever. Naomi? But when I'm with you, don't I make you mad? Don't I rub you the wrong way and make things unbearable for you? Especially in the bathtub scene? That was a very fucking weird scene. And honestly, actual harassment. Of course you don't. That was just me being stubborn and pouting and behaving like a spoiled brat. Oh, they all just crying. Seko, why am I getting like your perspective from different perspective? Seko approached me with her arms outstretched. She wanted to hug me, and I immediately obliged, without the slightest hesitation. This was Seko, warm and alive, soft and smiling, what the fuck? Soft and smelling lovely as usual. I thought it was gonna be like soft and smiling and happy or something, and then it's as usual. I was like, what?
I'll never let you go again. Me neither. You better not.
Good ending.
There's a Japanese-style room over there with a tatami mats and everything. We should go sit down and try to calm our nerves a little. A break sounds nice. Let's go.
The fuck was going on with the whole, like, Sachiko bit?
A custodian closet? This is one of those doors that wouldn't open, isn't it? Oh, I passed out earlier, I guess.
Did you? No, isn't it weird that? Oh my, you still have the bruises. Interesting. So if we're going in the time loop ending, so technically she already did it, but we're in a loop, so we're back around. So it's weird that the bruises still persisted. Kind of like how, what's his name? Sotashi? How his memories persisted out after the loop. But only him? I guess everyone else got like deja vu, but he was I guess, I don't remember how the ending is, so I think I was playing as him as the loop. So maybe that's why I kept the memories, because I started the loop as him, but everyone else just went through the loop. So that's why they all get deja vu, but Satoshi kept his memories. But it's interesting that your bruises are still here. Wonder if, how's the bruising gonna work with the person that was thrown across the room and just became a bloodstain? I guess they already did that because I found the bloodstain, so they still die no matter what. We didn't get to save them.
When I came to, I was lying down in this room. I was someplace underground, I think, with no way out. And then I saw a little girl. Was it? For the life of me, I couldn't remember clearly. That's really odd. Maybe you have a guardian angel on your side, or a ghost. Come on, don't say that. Well, remember what that spirit told us when we first got here? He said not all ghosts are bad. Not all bad, huh? Seko calmly opened the door. It stepped into the custodian's closet. I could hardly believe this was the same person who just got scared out of her mind at the first sight of a ghost only a few hours ago. You see here, you see a lot more fearless now than you were when we got here, Seko. Or is that just me? Huh? Hehe. As long as you're around knowing me, I feel like I've got nothing at all to be scared of. That's all well and good, but just make sure you don't let your guard down, okay?
Oh my god, this is like the videotape room where I saw like the truth, I guess? Was it the truth? I don't remember if it was the truth or not. Or like truth as in like the figuring out the curse and stuff, really. Or finding other victims.
There weren't any working lights in this custodian's closet, but it definitely felt a lot safer in here than it did in the creaky hallways. The two of us plopped down next to one another on the tatami for a long while. Neither of us said a word. I guess we weren't sure what to talk about. I'm glad you're okay, Seko. Hehe, you too, Nomi. How's the ankle? Still hurt? I feel like it did really bad for a while there, but it's totally fine at the moment. Glad to hear. Did you manage to find your paper doll scrap? No, it's still missing. Guess I must have dropped it somewhere else, and finding it anywhere in this place is quite a feat. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. But when we get back, we can always ask the class rep to perform the ritual again, and fuck that! Dude, if I did a ritual and then this happened, and then I lived afterwards, and I'm like, oh, but Red lost his scrap. Can we redo it so we got our friendship forever? Bitch, I'm like, that's started on that was the beginning point of the failures. Like, the next day, I'm gonna try not to repeat anything I did the day before, just to not repeat what the fuck I pissed off to go to hell. Like, the fuck you on about? Trying to get a replacement. My ass! That's true. It's almost like we're completely ignorant to the fact that why we're here. Once we've calmed down a bit, we reached the point where we simply didn't want to leave the room anymore. We had no desire to go back into the halls. So we didn't. We stayed right here where we were for a really long time, just chatting endlessly with one another, casual as can be. About class, the festival, and our sleepover the previous night, ordinarily everyday conversation. And then I happened to look over and catch Seko staring at me. Yeah, totally. Seko, is something wrong? No, it's nothing. It was too dark to see Seko's features in any great detail, but something seemed amiss. It was her face. Was she blushing? Nomi? This is hard for me to say, but well, what is it? Oh shit, is this a confession? She had an uncharacteristically serious expression on her face and seemed really nervous. What was it? Seko? What was it, Seko? What were you trying to tell me? I mean, to be fair, like, if this is the same day, a few hours ago, or at least not the same day, but I guess last night, you were kind of like patting her head and she was aware of it. And you're like, good girl, or whatever the fuck. So, and like, you're like, oh, let this slide. So, like, obviously, you kind of like let her on there. Oh my god, come on. Never mind. Yee. Oh, come on. Now my curiosity's killing me. Just spit it out already. But promise you won't laugh? Oh, thank god we got back. And if you don't want me to, then I won't. Okay, because I'm totally serious. Oh? My heart skipped a beat. This was the beginning. How could I have been so dense all this time? Since we have no idea what's going to happen to us in here, there's something I really need to tell you. Just spit it out! Okay, Seko's focus changed. Her gaze was directly, why your lips? Squarely at my lips. Wait, was this? Will you, kiss me? Huh? I want to kiss you. You know what? That's fair. If we're all gonna be in a hellscape dying, I might as well be like, hey, I mean, you know, can we get a little, like, you know, who knows? We're gonna be here forever. Maybe in the next few days, I'm probably gonna be eating over you, like eating your body, because I'm gonna need to eat, and whoever's gonna live that fight, of course. I'm assuming I am, but I'm just saying. I mean, same could be you. You could be eating my body, because I could be dead. And the brawl we're gonna have, because we're gonna starve to death. So might as well do all the stuff early on, right? Why? Because I love you. Oh, she said it! Pew the fireworks! Oh my god! God damn, this was being built up after all the harassment. As a friend, right? Dude, shut the fuck up, bro. If somebody said that to me, I would be all like, friends, right? Bitch, you don't say that. I would have been like, I like you. Seko didn't say a word. She just shook her head feverishly. Or fervently. I was dumbfounded. Was she confessing to me? I haven't even had a boy confess to me yet. Fuck! She hung her head low, staring down at her feet. My silence seemed almost like it was causing her physical pain. She looked like she might explode. God damn it! Is this the inspiration for Sayori? I'm sorry, there's a lot of Sayori pulls I'm getting from this. But I guess you're not depressed. I guess that's one thing. I couldn't see her face clearly, but I was certain she must have been quivering and blushing from ear to ear. You're serious? No shit! I'll marry you if I could. I want to kiss you and hug you too. That was the first time I ever heard Seko speak so softly, or with such a stammer in her voice. You know what? I'm down for this. I'm completely supportive of this. Let's go. I'm full on down for this relationship. Let's go. Before I knew it, I was crying and I had no idea why. Seko, I'm sorry, You fucked up. You fumbled the bag. Oh, you ran out. What the fuck? I ran out of the room and I just took off down the hall. I still couldn't tell her why I was crying. It was like I was scared, or maybe I was happy, or maybe I just lost a friend. Wow, you're confused, huh? I needed to calm down. The Seko I was friends with wasn't gone. She hadn't been lost. Regardless of whether or not I was able to return her feelings, I wrote her at least a thank you. Seko must have been pretty deep in regret by that point. She probably feels really fucking horrible now after you just ran. I needed to get back to her. I needed to... Now, what if she does it now for this reason? That would be a crazy twist. What if, like, this is a different Nomi? Like, there's two Nomis at the same time. Because there's, like, a weird loop time thing. And what if the reason why she actually did it is because she confessed and it went wrong. Oh my god, don't do this to me, game. I need to let her know that I would still stand by her. I was certainly struck with the sounds of dripping water nearby. It was as if someone had left the faucet on, but only just, and it was slowly spilling out onto the floor. But where was it? It sounded close, yet there was no signs of running water anywhere. that I could see. I had a bad feeling about this. All I knew was it was close. Like, really close. Wait, no, it couldn't be. I looked down at my feet and I gasped. An unpleasant-looking black fluid was running down my thighs and pulled. How did you not feel it first coming down your thighs? Floor beneath my feet, and it wouldn't stop. Ew, what the hell? What is this? Oh, I should have just kissed her. I hesitated, collected a bit off my fingers, and it studied it. It wasn't blood. It was almost like tar and consistently soothing. Oh, that's disgusting. And it seemed to be faintly glowing as well. Was this something like coming out of my body? Ugh! I went to wipe my fingers on my skirt. It trapped it into place. I wanted to lose my footing and fall backwards, landing hard on my rear. Ah! I put my hands on the side of my head, closed my eyes and screamed. I reached my limit. I just wanted this all to be over. But try as I might, I shut out the world. The world was determined not to to be ignored. It was like heaven and earth was moving all around me. I felt dizzy. It was like my soul and my body were separating. I became acutely aware of my own mass and started obsessing over it. I was so heavy, my head in particular. The human cranium weighs about 5 kilograms, and I could feel every last gram straining on my neck muscles. It was hurting my back. Ah! What's happening? I'm losing consciousness. Can't open my eyes. All the blood in my body came rushing to my head. Why was this happening? I could feel the blood vessels in my face pulsing against my skin. I could see blood behind my eyelids. It hurts so much. The blood just kept coming. It wouldn't stop. It felt as my blood vessels, my eyes, my whole head could burst at any moment. Somebody please save me. Sacco! Be careful. You're about to fall into the valley of past and future memories. Just as my last, I can't speak. Just as my last vestiges of consciousness were fading, I heard a little girl's voice. But I was in the pain, and I was weighed down. I couldn't open my eyes. If you wish to save your friend, you'll need to overcome fate itself. What? What are you saying? Ah! The heaviness in my head grew at an alarming rate, and I heard a tearing sound behind my ears. It was the sound of a major blood vessel breaking wide open. I was certain I was going to die, but then the pain and dizziness simply vanished. I had the sensation of a faint shimmering before my eyes, and I wondered if maybe I could open them now. Slowly and carefully, I relaxed the muscles that were so forcefully and fearfully holding my eyelids shut. What? Where am I? This isn't Heavenly Host. I knew exactly where I was. I've seen this image a million times before. I've seen this this morning with Seko. This was my house. Huh? Am I really home? Was this all a dream, maybe? I was dreaming outside. Mom, I'm home. Something wasn't right. My field of vision was low to the ground, and everything around me looked much larger than it should. What was going on? Naomi, guess what? I brought you a cat. Oh, this is the intro. Dad? You always been so... This is Dad? Is this the dad? I thought this was the mom. You always been so mature watching the house all by yourself when we came. Come on, pet it. Isn't she great, Naomi? Ah, Mom? Oh, so you're just saying dad and mom. Now you'll have someone to keep you company. Sorry we're always so late coming home from work, sweetie. It's so nice that we could trust you, though. I'm really sorry, but now you won't be lonely anymore, right? Stop this! Mice would spend half of her time indoors and the other half in the backyard, as if she were to pasture or something. It may not have been much... Oh my god, the cat got ran over. It may not have been much land, but there was her territory, and she rarely ventured outside of it. Once I was upset that my parents were going to be late coming home from work again, that I scooped up Mai and ran away home for a little while. Papa, Mama, I hate you. Stop it! It's because you're here, Mai. Because you're here, and Papa and Mama don't think they have to come home. Oh, you blame the cat. Oh, fuck. It's your fault, you know. You killed the cat. Naomi, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Where did you and Mai run off to? I'm sorry, Mai. I don't want us to be apart. It's hard to tell if it's young or old me talking. I said a really mean thing to you, Mai. I'm so sorry. Was the cat lived? No, it's all right, Naomi. Mai will always be there for you. She loves you, you know. She can sense exactly how you feel, and she's very understanding. She's not gonna be happy. I was very pissed off 2 seconds ago. Was it long after that Mai ran away? Oh, yeah, no shit. I searched for her every day, though, through teary eyes, but in the end, she never did come home. It's such a pity. I guess every cats get strange ideas in their heads from time to time. That wasn't it. And then two of you were such good friends, too. I did this. But you'll make a new friend in no time. You just need to put this out on your mind and move on. It's because Mai was so understanding and kind-hearted that she disappeared in my life. It's because I'm the bad guy. If only I hadn't said what I said to her. Ah! Ah! Mai, come back, please, Mai. Mai? You never change, do you? Mom? Mom, where are you? She's not here. Nomi? Ah, Seko. Seko, are you alright? I've been looking all over for you. I'm so sorry about before. She didn't respond, but she didn't have to. This was definitely Seko. I can't see very well. Come out. Come a little closer, please. Let me see your face. I drew in towards Seko, who was sitting on the ground and resting my head on her shoulder. Then I wrapped my arms around her. I still couldn't see her face. I thought it might have been because of the dim lighting in the room. But no, this wasn't it. Something was very wrong here. Seko wasn't moving an inch, and that was when I realized her skin was cold. Ugh! She's dead? Wait, where was I? Was I at home? Or was this a heavenly host? The last thing I remember was frantically trying to find her again. I could smell incense from somewhere far off, and finally realized that this wasn't reality. Pat, 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 pat. Now raving at Kishi Station. No! No, this person sitting perfectly still on the floor, not saying a word. This wasn't Seko, so who was it? Naomi. Within the unyielding darkness, I knew that whoever it was talking Seko's shape was coming towards me. She's here. She's right next to me. I could feel her breath. I could sense her presence. Who are you? I'm your friend with the broken neck, remember? This is the future where you make me die. Oh fuck! Death jump scare. No! This is the future where you make me die, huh? Why did you leave me all by myself back there after we finally managed to get back together too? I was so worried that I hurt you. So worried. And that's why all the things turn out this way. No, don't say that! As I lay there stricken with grief, I heard the footsteps of a child approach. I looked up and saw a little girl with a red dress standing over me. Do you want me to save your friend no matter what it takes? What are you? I'm the one who controls the fate of this world. I had no clue what she meant by that. Dude, if someone said that, I'd be like, fuck. But I remember that she's been giving me advice this whole time. She had a different air about her than the other spirits around the school building. I felt like maybe she was on my side. I want to save her, please! If there's some way to do it, tell me how! I'll give you another chance to remember. Think hard. What you've just seen are events from your past, which is also the future through which your spirit now passes. In other words, this isn't the first time you've experienced this sequence of events, but you already know that, didn't you? This sort of thing doesn't happen. It should have sounded like a complete nonsense to me. But it didn't say a word. I just nodded. Those were rolling fragments, but nevertheless, I was seeing crystal clear visions of what I could only assume was my first time experiencing these events. That sense of deja vu I've been feeling wasn't just some crazy delusion of my misidentification nerve impulses in my brain. It was they're really on about that fact. I'm gonna be honest about that. Like, I learned that like a while ago about like, oh, deja vu, yada yada. And like hearing this in this game, it's like, okay, yeah, I like how they explain it just for people who don't know, and then they keep hammering it. It's like, I get it. You could just say something else. Then you've already seen the trigger event from which your despair originated. So now you fight against this fated demise. No shit. When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the 3rd floor of the school building. Where'd I get here? How long have I been here? I looked down, and sure enough, there was puddles of black all around me. It was vicious blood that had been spilling out from inside me. A palpable manifest of dread spreading out across the floor. But this was no time to sulk. I had to think about Seko. I left her all by herself again. I wonder if she's still in that custodian's room. That sound. It was coming from inside the bathroom. There was a violent banging coming from one of the stalls. With a lump in my throat, I shivered down, and a shiver down my spine. I slowly crept and took a look. Oh no. There was a eerie stillness in the air within the girl's lavatory. It didn't feel like there was anyone else in with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the 3rd stall door from the back. Open it. This was the source of all the bad feelings and premonitions I've been having. And I was going to find. I remember this future. Why would I think about it? They could die. This is the future I absolutely had to prevent from coming to pass. The image of what waited for me in the stall was buried in into my memory. Oh fuck. And it was now a reality. Seko! Seko, you're still alive! I'll save you! There it is again, a flash of a sad future that awaited us if I made once more wrong move here. But there was still time. I could save her. Hold on, I'll get you down. But how? Her noose was pretty high off the ground. I need some way to get her to neck height in order to pull her down safely. Something to stand on. Shit. Last time I used the bucket didn't work. Yeah, no, I remember now. The bottom of the bucket is rusted through. I fell, and I wound up breaking her neck. Yeah, I remember that shit. There must be another way. Some way to loosen the rope so she could breathe. They're only half conscious. Seko is thrashing around about wildly, frantically squirming for air. She seemed automatic, like a reflex. The body struggling for life when life was being drained it. All I could see as I watched her body wither the rope was proof positive that she wanted to live. I'm going to save you, I swear. I was going to be right. I was going to be alright. I could see the future. Fate was on my side for a change. We're gonna fucking save you. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to save. Grab her body. I knew I had to lift Seko's body into the air, loosening the pull from the rope so she could breathe, unfortunately. Ah! While withering, she inevitably kicked me, square in the jaw. The force of the blow caused me to stumble and fall backwards. Seko! Seko, she's really suffering. I have to hurry. Think of something else. No, wait, I remember this too. If I tried to lift her, I'm just gonna end up pulling her down on harder and breaking her neck. Ah! I just like the vision. I like. Seko, what do I do? There has to be something else. That's what I was thinking of. I was dropping her fucking shoulders. I quickly ducked under Seko's body and forced myself between her wildly flying legs until she was sitting on my shoulders. And then just kind of tried to lift. And then I put everything I had in my back muscles, standing up and lifting her up in the air. This created enough slack in the rope that her upper half Seko's body, weakened as it is, naturally collapsed up against the back of the wall. Thinking fast, I took a step forward, actively pushing her into it, holding her in place, so her head wouldn't drop back down again. I saved you. I bet if I sat there and think again, it was just gonna be like, you took too long. Seko, stay with me, breathe. I gotta do CPR. Breathe. I'm gonna have to get you out of this rope now, okay? Okay, just hold still. All the hair of my body was standing on the end. I actually did it. I averted fate. I prevented Seko's death. I could feel it all throughout my being. I just stepped into a new world, a new destiny. It was... It was an odd sensation. My deja vu, my memories of the horrible future had ground to a halt. I had no idea what would happen from now on. It seems only memories I retained from that other timeline were the ones resulting or relating to my dearest friend's demise. Seko had stopped squirming and simply slumped over, exhausted from the whole ordeal. I reached my hand to her neck and gently and carefully, and after a lot of fumbling, I successfully untied the knot on her on the rope. Peeling this slack rope off of Seko's neck made a sort of crackling sound with each yank. I was in awe of how much force that rope had exerted. It was painful just thinking about it. Up through this morning, she was all smiles and laughter. She was always thinking about me, and always so kind and outgoing. Why did something so horrible have to happen to her? But there was nothing to be afraid of anymore. Seko and I had been bypassed the sad fate that previously awaited us. As long as the two of us were together, we'll make it through this. I looked down at Seko still breathing and sobbed. I led Seko out of the stall and gently laid her down on the bathroom floor. She was too weak to go any further just yet. Seko, you idiot. Why did you try to hang yourself? I was so worried about you. You have no idea. I laid my head on her body. She was so warm. I wasn't going to let her go again. I wasn't going to let anyone take her away from me. See, bonding moment. Terrible time to say that. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry, Seko. I won't ever let you go alone again. Do you understand? Can you see me? It's me, Naomi. What is it? Ah! What, Seko? Hey, what's wrong? It's me. Seko wasn't acting like herself. She was regarding me as if I'd just seen a ghost. Her face was painfully painted with abject fear from the very depths of her soul. She stumbled onto her feet clumsily, then hastily darted out of the room. No! Fuck. Seko! What? Why? I didn't understand. Was she confused? Either way, I had to catch her. Does this run to Satoshi? Because isn't he like here? Wait, tell me what's wrong. It's me. No, it's me, Naomi. I kept pace with Seko's frantic, steadily sprinting. As she turned the corner, she headed down the staircase and then... No. I mean, she's still alive, I guess. She just... There's no way that cleanly cut her leg. Ah! Ah! Are you fucking serious? Fucking hell. Seko, you fucking clumsy bitch. How is that fucking possible? How'd you fall down the stairs and perfectly land on your neck? Ah! No! Why, Seko? I saved you. I just saved you. Giggle. Aw, you bitch. It smells rotten. Ah! Oh, poor you, poor you. Did you really think you could save her? Once someone's fate passes through these halls, it's locked in place forever. Don't you see? It's your destiny here is to die here. Then that's what's going to happen, no matter what. And the way you die will just keep getting worse and worse every time. Good girl, good girl. Don't worry, I'll gladly exert all of your painful memories for now. This isn't your first time here after all, right? We have all the time in the world to savor all the new, unspeakable ways your friends can die, or your friend can die. No! No! Such unbearable cruelty. This was an inhuman marvelous, the likes of which I've never even imagined could exist. Oh my god, it's clean off. Because of my own overzealous actions, Seko upon meeting a fate worse than death by hanging. It's my fault. My fault. Oh, was it quick though? My tears began raining down Seku's cheek. I guess it's not quick because if in this world, if you're a spirit, you just feel the pain forever, right? So even if it was a quick death, you'll feel the painful of that death. So in her forehead, into my nose, into my mouth, into her eyes. But Seku's eyes wouldn't close. Despite lacking the ability to focus anymore, she just kept staring right at me. Oh, Seku, what are you looking at right now? What thoughts are going through your mind? Why did you run from me earlier? Why were you so afraid? No matter how many times I asked these things or these questions, Seku just wouldn't answer. I told her we'll always be friends no matter what. That we'll always be together. Answer me, please say something. Don't leave me all alone. I could still feel the warmth from Seku's head in my arms, but she was gone now. I was powerless. All I could do was scream. There was nothing else to do. Nothing would change. Not like the screaming helped. All that I did was echo back at me, as if it was mocking my pain. Felt like I was trapped in a cold damn cell. I had no doubt in my mind that this was hell. Why did I have to be put through this nightmare? God, I can't take it anymore. Get me out of here. Somebody please save me. Is that the end of this chapter? Holy fuck. Seal. An alternative universe tale. Wait, what do you mean? Clear. Demise. Chapter 2 is available. Bonus menu. Are these like connected? Or are these just what ifs? After hearing that, don't tell me these are like what if stories. Based on the other endings in the game of the other. Oh my god, is that the bit? Is that the fucking bit here? Because I think every chapter, maybe like one didn't have it. I don't think the first one had it. So that's just interesting. But I think every chapter had like a different what if ending. Like, because there's an alternative actual ending. I swear to God, if this game is just based on alternative other endings and like what the after events are, I'll be hella pissed. Why did it fucking replay the intro? That was so fast too. Hopefully I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm not going to like that. But it's going to be kind of upsetting that if that is the case. Okay, well, that's going to be episode 2. We completed the chapter. And we're going to be doing Demise. Not the person, like story. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!